Hello ladies and gentlemen, fans of World of Tanks. My gamer tag is P3NNYPACK3R, and I've been playing World of Tanks for about 5 years now. Not the world's greatest player, pretty average at best, but I do enjoy playing tanks. Been playing for quite a while. I don't have a large number of battles. What I'm trying to do here with these videos basically is just to show you what you can expect as an average player in World of Tanks. These videos aren't designed to bring you the most spectacular of gameplay. This isn't going to be 10k damage or anything like that. I haven't even reached that as a personal player. Had some good games nonetheless, but they're far and few between. I do consider myself pretty okay, but average, and so I consider most of the population playing tanks to be average as well. You come in, relieve some stress, have some fun, shoot some stuff, and that's basically what we're doing here. You know, we can't all spend hours and hours perfecting our gameplay and studying strategies, although that would be ideal if we lived in a perfect world where we could spend a lot of time with one of our favorite video games, but we can't. We have work, school, other responsibilities that lend themselves to not allowing us to perfect our game and our craft on this. So, being as it is, it's basically a stress reliever, a part-time hobby, and just something to unwind and relax to. And so that being the majority of gameplay that I can present is pretty average. So my strategies may not mingle or coincide with the best of YouTube video streamers out there that have perfected this craft. These are just what I present to you as best I can, and therefore what you see here is the Mauschen, a German Tier 9 super heavy. I'm on the road to the Maus, looking forward to unlocking that eventually for a lot of giggles it will provide. The armor on this Mauschen is legendary. It'll bounce a lot of things. It is, however, an arty magnet, and you will see that come into play later in this game. Once again, folks, I will reiterate my point being that I'm not going to provide you with a mastery badge gameplay video here. This is basically what you'd expect. You pop yourself into this. In fact, I've only got one upgrade on it. I'm not even at the final package. Pop yourself into this tank, roll forward, shoot. This is what you can kind of expect. We are top tier, so that is one advantageous aspect of this particular video that I did upload. I've had other videos, or excuse me, not videos, other games. In fact, on this very same map, Abbey, where I rolled around for the entire match following the other green allies. Didn't get a single shot off till the end of the game on a T-49 who was half health, barely took him out. That was my only shot for the whole game in the Mauschen. Didn't take any damage, only took one shot. So you'll have games like that because, well, the damn thing's so slow. It's a super heavy tank, weighs a lot, and its mobility is one of the slowest of all the tanks in the game. I don't expect the Maus to be much better. So on this side, we had a Type 4 Japanese super heavy, in which we kind of worked in tandem here. We had some Tier 8s in front of us. One was an IS-6, one was a Gornich. Not much to fear in the face of these particular tanks. I think our biggest problem here would have been sitting still and letting the RD zero in on us. So I kept myself moving a little bit. And here's the IS-6, and it's going to go well for the IS-6, and he's back to the garage. But that's just one of the aspects of the Mauschen itself. Is I don't think there's very many Tier 8 guns which are going to present too much of a problem. I suppose you could get tracked and overwhelmed in that regard, but you know, just going toe-to-toe with another tank, Tier 8, probably not going to present too many problematic situations for you. However, Tier 9 does present a whole new ballgame, as there are plenty of Tier 9 guns and tanks which are going to be able to pick you apart. As you'll see here in a little while, there is a Centurion 7-1 located within the town over there, which actually spots me and starts to... There, we eliminated... what was that, a Polish tank? So the Centurion 7-1 spots me, and I knew he was there. I just Didn't know he was in position to go ahead and get a shot off, and there it is right there. So I tried to turn around, present the frontal armor to him, and look how long this takes. Go ahead and write a letter, put it in the mail, send it off, and still getting shot. Centurion's reload's pretty short compared to the amount of time that it takes me just to turn around. And a little bit of Austin Powers action going on there. And I tried to line up for a shot. I'm not sure if I ever got one off on him. I think I did. I think we were able to get one shot off there. So we're getting flanked here. We're down to just three tanks left in the green team, and they're coming back up the other side from where we spawned. A good group of them. There's that Centurion 7-1 still making me pay for being in that position where he can spot me from the town. And we see a couple good targets down here. We are heavily outnumbered. There we take out another Centurion 7-1 that was across the way. Some of them came into this particular engagement here already low on health, so obviously they've been fighting the greens on the other side. I haven't played this tank a little bit. I'm not really close to the mouse yet, but I haven't played it a little bit. I do enjoy it. It's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed the damage blocked ability of this particular tank. The mobility has been the only hindrance that would basically be a drawback to ever wanting to use this tank on a regular basis. Other than that, the gun's pretty reliable. I do like to shoot the premium because I find myself in a lot of tier 10 battles with this particular tank, and so I do carry the premium, and I like to make the shots count for the most part. And here we've already exhausted my supply of premium, so I'm down to just the regular, but it's still reliable nonetheless. And now it's just the Japanese super heavy and myself left in this match. And here you see that that mention of the arty earlier in the video. Well, here it comes into effect. When you got a good arty player and there's only a couple players left that he has to target, he's going to find you every time.
Bail out! This vehicle's headed.
And old Penny Packer's back to the garage to play another game. However, there's the Japanese super heavy, basically putting up a valiant last stand. The Maushan is in effect a very similar tank to what I expect to play as in the tier 10 mouse. So it should be fun. The armor is going to be terrific on the mouse. Mobility obviously is going to be the major hindrance. Nonetheless, looking forward to playing that. Looking forward to quite a few more battles here in the Maushan, because I do enjoy the tank overall. And here's our results screen, and as you can see, there's not even a third class up there. We did put up 4,000 damage, and we blocked just over 3,000, which is great. I didn't get any assisted damage. Obviously, I'm not to the front of the lines, so we tried, and it was a fun game. You know, penetrated a high amount of our shots, pretty good percentage. There you go, tank on. Thank you for watching.